Well, I can't make any plans for that till I talk to Jim, but she won't be home, so.
Do you take now, so see now?
Oh.
Yeah, try to figure that out. See what you come back.
Okay, yeah.
That's
It just doesn't feel too awkward for you and me to talk about this
Not much to tell.
stuff. No, I want to talk about your wartime stuff. So we'll have it for posterity before you get senile. Before you're gonna get senile on me. You know, I've been wanting to do this for a year.
Oh, yeah?
I've been literally planning this for over a year and wanted to even have it done a year ago. That's how much of a procrastinator I am. And this is just my reminder of some of the stuff that I'm asking. I wanted to get, first of all, some of the names of your for our family tree thing, you know, some of the names of your mom's maiden name and stuff like that. So what was your mom's maiden name again?
Louise Grace Wilkes.
And do you remember your grandparents on her side?
Her grandparents?
I mean, her parent, your grandparents, your maternal,
Well,
your mom's parents.
on her side, I never knew them. Never met them.
Did you know of them or anything? Where they were from?
Chicago.
They were from Chicago.
Well,
Yeah,
it
that's
totally was mad.
You know what they did?
Go over here and get
Well, there's nothing you
the,
can't.
no, get the
For a
grade,
living?
yeah.
No.
They never visited you or anything like that?
No.
It was too far away.
Turn around and get, hello. Hi.
Okay, and then how about your dad's name? I already know that. What did your grandfather do?
Does anybody have any games or practice?
Oh, he had a drugstore for a while.
And where was that?
Yeah.
Adrian, Michigan.
What time?
And
Before he died, he was a custodian in the Los Angeles School District.
oh yeah, you told me that once before.
Okay. And also.
Didn't you say he lost that drugstore
He-
through some kind of
Oh, I
a
don't-
investment deal or
I don't
something?
know if he lost
Is it the
it.
same
Or just
time?
he
Closed
moved?
it up or sold it out.
He wanted to move to a better climate.
Then he moved to California.
Knock off long enough to visit.
Invested in some real estate there. Then he had a chicken ranch.
Oh, we had in
Well,
LA?
I mean, what happens when you have
Outskirts of LA or
that
something?
or
Yeah.
building or whatever?
Remember what town that was?
Yeah.
The next level.
I think he lived
That's the
The
name
next
of
level
it.
or the next thing? 'Cause I'm.
in the suburb of Los
Come
Angeles.
down
You remember, last time I asked you about your
and visit.
address in LA,
See you
you
guys
remember,
then,
you
'cause he
remember
has
the street
Christmas
name and
shopping
number.
to do this
I'd
one
like
and
someday,
next
if I'm ever down there, go by there.
And then he could connect.
You had the street name and it wasn't, it was at Jacob's graduation, I asked you that, you
Yeah.
remember?
Cause he has to.
Probably can't remember now.
I know.
The
The
town.
town of Harcourt,
Harcourt, okay. That was the street.
Harcourt, off Crenshaw.
That's right, you told me that too.
Are you doing all
And
right?
what town was that?
Los Angeles.
That was the actual city of Los Angeles. Crenshaw Boulevard. I've been on Crenshaw, I know that. That's a financial district, yeah.
No.
Oh, no?
Well,
But it's sort of
the
a,
street's about 10 miles long.
yeah, it's a huge inner thoroughfare. That's where they had these riots this year. And that was your grandfather's house there?
Yep.
You don't remember the number though?
Nailed it.
5734 Harcourt.
That's what those dogs are, you can hide behind them and just sneak up.
And his name, I forget his
And I'm
name.
John
right
B.
there in your face,
John
you
B.
go, whoa.
Same as mine.
Yeah. Wife, name was Agnes. He was second wife.
Oh,
Got it, now it's I'm out.
what happened to his first wife?
Died.
Died real young or?
I guess the middle age.
You never knew her?
No.
And what was her name, the first one?
I don't know.
Some disease or something like that. I wonder where they lived when she died.
Yeah. I did too. Did you feel it here?
I think they were still back east.
Still back in Michigan?
Oh, that makes sense. They have different
And what were his, your grandfather's other sons and daughters' names?
Sometimes that
Let's
is
see, there's
orange.
Fred, Tom, and
Louis?
that was his son. That was my father's brother, Uncle Louis.
Oh.
But there was Uncle Fred and Uncle Tom.
Right.
I guess that's all.
And where did they all reside most of the time?
They resided in L.A. and Glendale.
Oh. Which one was in Glendale?
Tom,
Did he have kids? Do you
yeah,
know?
that kid.
How many? What did he have?
He had, I know he had at least a boy and a girl.
And then Fred, did he have?
Fred had a boy and a girl too. I think.
And Uncle Louis?
No, he's single.
Single. That's
He
it.
was gassed during the war, World War I.
Oh, he was. So he made him sterile. Or whatever?
Kind of disabled.
No, you're pretty far now.
Where was he, in the European theater?
Yeah.
Or where did they fight over there? In Italy or
The
Germany?
trenches, no, in France.
Oh, in France.
Well, see, I was looking.
And then he had.
Yeah,
Did you have any aunts?
No, there's not.
Well, on my mother's side, yeah.
It's
Oh, on
probably
your mother's
fun.
side?
Her sisters. She had a lot of sisters.
Oh,
But I
did
know
she?
I knew
You knew a couple of them?
Aunt Bertha
Bertha.
and Aunt Jane.
Where'd they live?
Aunt Jane lived in Kansas City, Missouri.
How long does it
Her
take?
husband was-
Here to Sunroof?
It takes
Was
about
the
an hour and a half.
manager of the Federal Reserve Bank there.
He is
That's
there.
the thing, it's so long, you know?
In Kansas City?
Yeah.
Well, it's only 2 o'clock now.
Remember what their
Yeah,
last
I
name
stayed
was?
for
Probably
4.
not.
Yeah, Worthington.
I just don't wanna be late, you know, cause I already paid for the tickets for certain.
And then you lost contact with him after you
Well, I don't want
came
you
to
to
the
be
war
late.
and all that stuff?
I'm
Yeah.
sure we're gonna-
Never saw him, never heard from him again after that.
The last I saw them was when I was in Kansas City. They would, I worked for TWA, and they'd come around sometimes on Sunday to take me for a ride.
Oh, was
That
I didn't have any car, I didn't
Yeah.
Just say hello.
And you worked in,
I worked for
TWA?
TWA and lived in a boarding house.
Jack, I have a phone call. I'll get the phone.
And then,
Let's take a message.
what year was that you worked for TWA? Do you remember what years those were, or how many years ago?
Yeah.
Tell him you beat them in a minute.
He'll be right there, okay?
Have you got the phone there?
No, he's just talking with my
That
dad.
was,
Okay.
let's see,
Which phone?
35.
Wait till you hear him say something.
Hello?
Nothing.
Hello? Speaking in person? Oh, that's the same guy. Yeah,
Who is it?
eight,
Yeah, it's 'cause you was.
8:15, I think it is.
What?
Yeah.
It's the last level or
I wonder.
something.
Oh, that'd be great.
Mom, would you hand me my,
Yeah,
Over
yeah,
here.
weather permitting.
the,
Well, what you
that,
can't just.
no, this, pad here, writing pad.
Real
Will it
good.
matter if I
Oh,
move
pretty
it?
good, thanks.
So it's going
Yeah,
red.
turn it
flashing.
off,
All
turn
right.
the real
John,
snap
we'll see you
off.
Thursday. Bye-bye now.
Where do you turn it?
Right where it's flashing, right next to it.
Yeah, that's, I wonder why it didn't show that before.
I don't know, Johnny.
This, that's the wall.
This is the
The
best
wall.
one.
Right where it's flashing there, right next to it.
Right, that or that?
Yeah,
Not gonna
There.
show from.
I just need that clipboard.
Should I turn it on again?
No, I just need the clipboard.
No, but I turned it off. I didn't know if you
Yeah,
wanted
just
it
leave it
back
off.
on.
I left it on by mistake. Thanks.
I don't know.
And then, so you were there, how long did you work for TWA?
Year.
Just 1 year. You got tired of it?
We all filled.
Yeah, then I went to work for my father.
Oh, I see.
Now, you had gone to aircraft mechanic school for TWA right there, and you learned it all in a year?
No, I took a 1-year course in East St. Louis.
I'll get it, Jacob.
Okay.
You can't even see.
I took a 1-year course, A&E mechanics course at Parks Air College.
Oh, Parks and
Yes.
Whoa,
So
they
hard.
kill you so fast now. 'Cause you don't have
Hello? Yes. All done. All done. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't make any promises. They just said, okay, thanks a lot. And I said, oh, we'll see you there. Well, that's good. Weather permitting.
really just
Yes.
once. Mhm.
Oh, good.
Flat ground.
Well, I usually give John a ride. Yeah.
Oh, they're weird.
Yeah, Bob will give you some business.
Oh, look at this.
All right, see you Thursday.
Look how fat my arm is. My arm is.
And then you decided it was too lonely there, and you decided to go back where you knew people?
Well, my father needed me there, and he was just starting in Martinez.
So he gave you, he said that, look. I've
He
got
needed the parts
Yeah.
manager. So I said, I'm so tired of this 38 cents an hour.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that down, 38 cents per hour.
Look how skinny I am now.
And what was your aspiration at that time? Just to be a mechanic, and that was it? Or?
Well, it was just to be in aviation.
Yeah, anything to do with
That's the only thing I could afford. I couldn't take a flying
it.
class.
Right. And what was your dad's name of his business?
Yep. Well, at that time it was, let's see, what was
It was a Chevrolet dealership?
it? Yeah. It was Amphlett Chevrolet.
Behind you, behind you.
What street was that on?
Oh, what was the name of that street?
No,
Is
what's
any of
your
the games?
I don't know. He stole this one.
I guess it was Barry S. Street. Martinez.
Parts manager.
Downloaded it with ads.
What, from across the place?
What did they
No,
call your
no,
dad?
bought it with this.
Oh, but you can't just do it.
Claire?
They just
I
called
think you
it.
can, actually.
Come on, move.
And he lived in
Well,
Market,
how
right?
do you
No.
do it if
Oh, he
you
lived
don't-
in Martinez.
I know
She
how.
does, I don't.
Did you live with him then when you moved back there for a
You ever
while?
play with this
What
grandma?
street did he live on?
I've had
We live right above the
faintest
garage.
idea what's
Oh,
going on.
right, okay.
The
Was
apartment
Barry
building.
S. like a
Just
commercial
sit here.
area?
Just right on the edge
Just
of
for
the
guests?
commercial.
Yeah.
No, it's for Papa.
He doesn't use it.
I'd love to
often.
have a computer though.
And,
Right? People like
Ariba
on it and
Street.
stuff. I love computers.
A-R-R-E-B.
Well, I'd like the typing part for the,
I've taken typing.
Ariba and
I used
Barry
to type
S.
72 words a minute.
ooh, good, I was good.
Oh,
That
Oh,
was
so
good.
I can't type that much.
But now I don't even.
I
And
was
so you went to work there, how many years did you stay?
Uh,
That was 36 or 7?
I made a lot of mistakes.
That was 36.
Someone do something weird
Okay. How long did you stay there?
A year.
You sound like Jacob more and more. Now I know where he gets all this.
What?
What?
Never mind, I'll tell you later.
here. Oh, 'cause
So then,
Well, then he took him and a partner,
you didn't get along
and
with him?
we didn't get along at all. So I got a job with General Motors.
I see.
In San Francisco?
Yeah.
So this partner came in to spoil the soup.
Goro.
What was his name?
Goro. G-R-O.
G-R-O?
G-O-R-O-W. Goro.
Oh my, he was probably a Polak or something. Slavic or something. That was his last name? Goro?
Sit down.
Oh, this is totally different. Travel.
So then you went to, that was probably 37 then, huh?
37.
You went to work for General Motors,
I know,
financial
Jay Boyda.
A couple of years with General Motors.
acceptance corporation.
Oh, it's GEIC then. That was the insurance division of GMAC.
And where were they, downtown, San Francisco?
Yeah.
The market or?
Wait,
Fine.
I want
They're
to
on,
Okay.
backpacker.
I've never done
That
this.
street. Financial Center Building, Sansom Street, no, the
Sansom,
one
yeah.
above Sansom.
Montgomery?
Yeah, Montgomery.
No, it'll speed up, I think.
Which one should I take? Pictures of the board?
So then, where did you live when you,
The boarding house,
backpacker.
2505
Or one of
Pacific
these.
Avenue.
Travis Corner.
Is that right? I'll bet you that building's still there.
That was a whole beautiful old home.
Oh, yeah, I lived in a nice one in Sacramento.
This is cool, Grandma. You can talk to
Look
people
how long
across
it
the
takes
world.
just.
And
for
then how long
our-
did you stay there?
Then they transferred me to Sacramento, and from
I don't wanna see
Sacramento
our
to
record.
Great Falls, Montana.
Is that right? So then you went, okay, transferred to Sacramento, or was that downtown?
Yep,
And then
that was really nice assignment there.
Yeah.
Stayed at a boarding house there, and had, there's one other guy there and 15 girls.
Is that right?
No, it's just a bunch of charts.
We were having
Did
a
you
ball.
date any of them?
We were having a ball,
Oh, my.
but it only lasted 2 weeks and I had to leave.
Oh,
Someone has an
for
exam.
2 weeks.
No,
And then you went to Great Falls?
Great Falls, Montana.
I don't know how to do that.
And how long did you have to stay there?
I was there till I resigned, went back with my dad.
Shake it, shake it. You have to go
After
to
the partner was gone?
first.
Yeah, then we sold out, and my dad sold out at Martinez and moved to Crockett,
This is my favorite
Different
one.
2 minute fare deal in Crockett.
Grandma.
Huh?
But what year was that he
This is
sold
my
out?
favorite one.
38.
P-38, ain't it?
That's this one. See that airplane?
And he
in
sold
the
for what
picture
reason,
above,
mainly?
Jacob?
Yeah.
Wasn't making
Oh,
it?
that's
He wasn't making
the
it?
other one.
That's the B-17.
Well, yeah, we made it, we finally
What?
made it
One.
there in Crockett.
One.
You
But
didn't
we
have
weren't
to
making-
Oh, you weren't making it in Martinez?
B-17 and
Martinez.
P-38.
This is my favorite though, because this one
Winery
looks like
shop.
you just.
And so, he moved to Crockett.
See that? See
And
that
what, he had
picture
a
up
little
there?
dealership there?
Yeah, there was an associate dealership.
Oh.
See that one up there?
New dealer
Yeah.
in
That picture,
Martinez that
that's his
took over from
actual,
him.
B-17 plane.
And then he found
It's
a deal-
his?
another
Well,
existing
that's
dealer
the
in
maintenance people working on it?
Crockett that he's.
There was-
They-
there was-
yeah,
there
they
wasn't
were
any
re-
dealer.
Oh, he started up
redoing it,
one.
so
Started
they
up
just
one as an
restoring it.
associate.
Oh, that's
dealer.
from a
Which gave you.
Oh, an associate off a branch off of the.
Yeah.
The guy
We
was
had to
there
buy a
to
lot of
paint it.
cars
Now
through
that's
Oh,
a-
yeah,
that's
and
a
little
painted
markup on
copy
it.
there. Oh, look, there's the
Painting.
artwork.
Where's Rogum?
And that
England.
didn't work out too
Russell.
well, so we
England, huh?
And he,
took on Oldsmobile,
the name is on there and
direct
everything.
dealership with Oldsmobile.
And he
Oh.
named it.
We were doing
What's
quite
the name?
well with that till the war hit.
Jack.
It is still right. It was a real
Oldsmobile,
favorite.
okay. Where was that, place
Went on
in
many,
Crockett?
many
Do you remember
missions
where
so
that
that didn't-
office or
Yeah,
showroom
he did.
was?
It's one of the Loring
For
Avenue.
his missions, he
I don't
flew,
remember
until he was
this.
through, then somebody else gets
Oh.
it.
And then you
But
guys
he
lived
named
in
it.
Crockett then, or
It's
still?
his
Yeah,
first.
yeah, we were
Cool.
Crockett.
Yeah.
But that was in a
And you
bomber.
lived with him still
Yeah,
there?
that's a
or-
B-17 bomber.
Yeah.
Man.
Just you and your mom and
He
dad?
ran
But
guns
then I lived-
sometimes.
He was the pilot.
The later
Main
stages
pilot.
there, I lived in the Crockett Club.
Sometimes.
Oh.
The first pilot.
So you could come
Yeah.
and go as you pleased?
Yeah.
Did your mom kind of get on you when you'd stay out
Oh,
late?
no. Oh, I just wanted to be alone.
Yeah. Have your privacy and all that?
Instead of-
Where did they live in Crockett? Do you remember where they
Where's the
lived?
profile?
It was just about a block from the store,
Oh, on
in
Loring?
the garage, or out of, on a back road from,
Oh, yeah.
cross street from Loring.
Oh.
What was?
Where he lived in Crockett when
You
your
know the
dad
name of
had-
the street?
You lived on Tinney Terrace.
That's
Oh.
not the name of a street.
No, but that's the area, and the Loring Avenue is downtown. The other street.
Loring goes clear out of town, Mary Lou.
But you weren't there, you were on the other side on the highway.
Well, that's still Loring.
No.
Yes.
Well, okay, Jack only lived there for it.
Well, that's all
Well,
right.
what did you call it,
Right
Mom?
by the American Legion building. Loring Avenue.
No, that was not Loring.
I don't know what they called it then.
I can't think of the name of it, but it was not Loring.
What was the street he lived on though? The one that was
I
off?
don't know, it was one of those streets.
Wait, it was across from the American Legion?
See, new
No.
beaches and stuff. It's all,
Yeah.
it's all known.
Well, it's within a few blocks.
For us, it's something
I'll take you over there someday, John.
Yeah.
When I was there, I was so.
And then that was, so then you stayed there till the war,
I didn't
right?
have.
Or, no, that was
Yeah.
38.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
It's like
Next
a
major change.
Then I went in the Royal Canadian Air Force.
What year was that?
What's it called?
I guess I was 39. No, that was.
That was 41.
Well, I was.
Vic.
Yeah, that was 41.
So you spent a few years in Crockett then?
Oh yeah.
2 or 3
Couple
years.
of
This is the art though.
So 41, you signed up with the
Yeah.
RCAF, and where did they send you off to?
Well, it started in Vancouver, and then from there to,
What was that, flight training?
Edmonton. That was boot camp at Edmonton,
Yeah, Edmonton was boot camp, yeah.
Population.
and also Calgary.
Uh-huh.
Then
Yeah.
primary flying at Regina, Saskatchewan.
Regina.
That's not Regina, that's Regina.
I heard. That was called primary flight school then.
Yeah. Up there they call it elementary.
And what plane did they start you out in?
Tiger Moth,
Who built that?
de Havilland, little black.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so
yeah.
then you were there, and then you got an assignment from there?
Then a recruiting train came through Canada
Oh, yeah.
and recruited as many Americans as they could get
Uh-huh.
to transfer to the American Air Force.
Oh, and that's what you did then? Okay. Now, what, was that like in 42
Chinese
maybe?
tower in there.
Yeah.
All these places, that's cool.
1942. So you transferred
We had rolled
To
Yep.
USAF.
Oh, I know.
to USAF.
USAAF, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, the Army Air Corps, yeah.
Oh.
there.
Okay, so then where did you go on that train then?
Well, then the train was just
Oh, just a, yeah, like an office.
going across Canada.
Yeah, traveling
And
office.
we did
Right.
go by transfer, by train to Santa Ana. And I had to go through the whole boot camp all over again.
Oh, is that right?
And primary flying all over again.
Is that right? And where was it, was that there too?
Which was good.
Yeah, it really polished you then, didn't it?
Gave me more experience.
And what plane did they train you in there?
That was PT-17.
And that was in Santa Ana?
That was
too?
at Cal Aero Academy at Ontario.
Ontario.
There.
Cal Air Academy.
Cal Aero. It was a
Is
privately
it a private thing?
contract
Contract for the Army.
contract
or whatever.
Air Force primary school.
Okay. It's probably at the Ontario airport where it is now. huh?
No,
They moved it.
it's a bigger airport now.
Well, it's way bigger.
On the
now.
other side of
Oh,
town.
Lovely.
Well, they probably have still a private thing.
Yeah, so private strip there.
Okay, so you trained there, and that took a while, and then you got an assignment from there.
Then Bakersfield for basic training.
For, you mean after the flight training, some kind of basic training?
Well, there was, no, this is basic flight training. It goes from primary to basic to
Oh,
advanced.
okay.
So primary at Cal Aero, basic at
Basic
Bakersfield,
Bakersfield, and,
Interfield, MINTER.
that's a little suburb.
And the plane was BT-13, Convair BT-13, low wing, fixed gear, down in Weldon.
Is that right?
Then from there to Douglas, Arizona, advanced,
Okay. Advanced, Douglas, Arizona.
twin engine advanced.
Yeah, did they give you any choice in this, or they just send you wherever they wanted you?
Oh, you'd write
Yeah.
down your choice,
Yeah.
but they sent you where they
Where
went.
they needed you, yeah. And so you flew a what over there?
That was called a Cessna UC-78
UC.
twin engine.
It's a Cessna.
We call it
Low
the
wing.
bamboo bomber.
Why?
It has wood wings,
Oh.
welded steel fuselage fabric cover.
Is that right?
So many things.
So you did that, okay. Then from there, where
Got
you
the
go?
wings,
Got your
wings
wings there.
information there.
Got wings.
Wait,
And commission. Yeah. Did you know Mom at all this time?
No.
You
Oh,
didn't?
yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
was-
you knew. She was just somebody you knew, and that was it.
Yeah.
You didn't write her or anything.
We wrote once in a while.
Okay, so you got your wings and commission there. All right, then what?
Don't be shy.
Then I was sent to to a
See, among the young, we lack in
third phase,
Oh,
4-engine B-17 training.
Oh.
that turns on red.
Look, see,
pass on the
Well,
red.
that was an interim assignment at Tucson, but it's only a very short time. The B-24 is not sure, lucky to get out of that.
Why? Cause you had to go the other,
B-24.
oh, yeah, too big and,
No, the same size, it just didn't like it.
no. Well, what was
But
it?
anyway, then, this was a great opportunity when I got this assignment to the B-17.
And where was
They were
that?
head slated for overseas, they were
Ready to
third
go?
phase,
Yeah.
last
Goes on Monday.
polishing off before they went
Oh, I
overseas.
see. And that's what that meant, the third phase?
Yeah, so they put me in as a co-pilot with P. Harrison's crew.
And who, he's just like a friend or whatever?
Well, you friend later, but
Yeah.
I never knew him.
Watch out, watch out.
I was real lucky there, I got a real good crew.
Alright, now what was the name of that original group you were with, or whatever it's called? How do they call
Called the
it?
94th Bomb Group.
Ninety-fourth.
How did you do that?
Bomb
Just
Group.
goes
We
right
went to
to
the
it.
travel.
And that's all they call it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
And where was this, training in the B-17 at?
that was at Pueblo, Colorado.
Oh my, I've been there.
How do you get to where you?
So then from there you went
From
over?
there, we went over and picked up new airplanes in Salina, Kansas.
Okay.
All new
I've
airplanes.
been there too, Salina, Kansas.
Do you want to travel holiday?
Flew to
New B-17s right there, right out of the factory.
yeah,
And who built that? anyway? Who built the B-17?
Lockheed. Built these.
So they had a big plant in
Yeah,
Kansas?
Studebaker engines.
Destination of the
Oh,
Studebaker built Wrights.
yeah, they call it Wright. On that movie yesterday, they talked about the Wright engine.
Yeah.
So you took your new planes and you flew where? To Greenland?
Well, we were gonna fly the southern route, and on the way to Florida, we
Mhm.
found out we had all bad engines.
Oh,
All bad engines. One airplane lost all 4 engines, they all bailed out.
no. Is that right? They just put them
They were
together too fast.
sabotaged.
They were sabotaged. By who? Oh,
I know, so they put sand in the crankcases, I guess.
they were kidding. They were agents all over the place?
Well, you never know.
Immigrants?
We never did hear, you know.
Oh.
So we ended up in, where was that? We ended up, Mary Lou, for the engine changes.
Mobile.
We ended up in Mobile, Alabama, get all new engines.
Okay, now, yeah, get out there too, and there's still another train.
So by the time we got that done, why, the weather was good enough, it was late enough in the spring.
Uh-huh.
So
Wait,
we
no,
could
no,
fly the
Northern
northern route.
Oh, to Greenland or whatever?
Yeah.
Maybe it's that.
So you went nonstop from Alabama to,
Yeah, then we took off there, went on up to Presque Isle, Maine,
Those were.
oh, you got gas there?
and
Presque
stayed there
Isle.
waiting for weather. Presque
I just wanna check
Isle.
to see how much they cost and see how much I paid.
Oh.
I roomed with Clark Gable there.
What?
In the same barracks.
Is that right?
Yeah, he was
Now
on his
he-
way over too. He was on his way over in another group.
He was a pilot or co-pilot?
He's a pilot. No, he wasn't a pilot, he was a photographer.
Oh.
He was a gunner, I guess he was classified as a gunner.
Oh.
Clark Gable.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how many days you stayed there? Just one?
Oh, we stood there about a week waiting for the weather.
Special
So
one
you
day
kind of
round trip
party,
there.
played around,
50 cities.
Later on.
drank a lot of
New
beer.
York, 159.
Did you drink much then?
Go there.
Oh, we drank a fair amount.
You know, like normal guys in the
Yeah,
city.
yeah.
Went out on the town and all that.
Oh, we stayed, we were restricted to base.
Oh, yeah, because of the security and all
Yeah.
that. Did you talk to Clark Gable much, no, or did you get to know him?
The only thing I ever heard from him was one day we were up shaving, he says, "My God, you look in the mirror," he says, "What in the hell hit me?"
Oh. You've probably been taking a little business. Okay, so from there you waited for the weather to clear and you went to Greenland from there, or Iceland?
We only did that.
No, we went to
Wait
Goose Bay, Labrador,
Oh, you
refuel there,
Oh, round trip.
then went nonstop,
Oh,
Goose Bay,
So you should get around.
Labrador to
yeah.
Prestwick, Scotland.
Just say I wanna
Oh, to Scotland.
round trip over
first land we saw was the beautiful meadows of Ireland.
Oh,
That green,
yeah.
down through the clouds, you see you breaking the
All
clouds,
of
you
a
see that
first
green
green
down
you see
there.
it so
Oh,
long.
man, that looked good after all that water.
And then you flew over that
And
in
over all that
Scotland.
water,
You could almost see Scotland from Ireland.
yeah. Well, it was so 100 miles.
Prestwick, Scotland.
Yeah.
So you landed there and refueled. So where was your base at?
Then they had a crew there that
I know.
led us to our base
Oh.
because they were afraid we'd run into mirage balloons,
Oh, I see.
what have you. And it's tough navigating over England.
Yeah, it's all the fog.
Yeah.
So where was your base that they took you
But
to?
they took us to a temporary base
Oh,
at Bassingbourn.
Massingbourn?
Wrestling.
Bassing with a B?
Bassingbourn.
Travel agencies.
And that was down by London somewhere?
Well, no, but it was in the
Middle of the country?
middle of the country.
Okay, then you got your talks about going over to Germany from there?
Yeah, in fact, the day we landed there, they were on a mission. The group that was there,
Yeah.
Oh.
they were on a mission. We couldn't wait till they got back to see what
Talk
had
to them.
happened.
Oh, is that right?
Sure enough, when they got back, they had
You watched
they
them
lost a couple
arrive?
planes.
Did you watch them land?
Yeah.
Check.
How limp in?
And we couldn't get out there fast enough to look over the place. You know, holes,
A lot of money.
holes in the wings.
Oh,
and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Because you do have pictures of holes in
You get
some of your
$1.
photos.
Five, one mark.
But anyway, and that was still a group of the 54 planes?
Yeah.
They-
What's on this side?
So then,
That's if you come in there.
then we,
Look at Columbia.
they quartered
So
us
if you have one mark,
temporarily in
it's
a
65 cents.
place called Neesworth Hall. It was
Germany's
a country estate,
Mhm. Ooh.
formal gardens.
Oh, yeah, real
But look at James.
And there were some RAF people
They
there.
just quarantine. What do they call that when they take it over?
Yeah. Nothing.
They come in and
I'm gonna show
they
you.
quartermaster or something.
Oh,
They acquire it, so commandeer, yeah. Doesn't
They get
talk to that
24.
when they do it legally with the
Like you
government.
get 4 cents.
I forgot.
So then you, is that where you got your first?
That's where we
assignment?
did our first missions, out
Oh,
of there. We'd fly a mission in the morning and play croquet in the
Is that
formal
right?
gardens.
it didn't take that long then, the mission.
Well, 4 or 5 hours.
Down and back is only 4 or 5 hours. Oh, I didn't know it was that fast. Well, yeah, I guess the distances are so much shorter over there, aren't they?
Of course, maybe more like 6 hours, but we take off early in the
From
morning.
where to where, Dad?
From England to Germany to Bonn.
Yeah, that's like 5-6 hours.
Do you remember your first mission? Tell me a little bit about that. Where did you remember where you went or anything?
Vaguely.
And you were co-pilot then?
Yeah. Yeah, I can remember my first mission, my first look at enemy fighters.
At enemy fighters? And were you,
Yeah, let
but
me
you were
try
co-pilot?
one,
Yeah. Okay, now what was your thought then when you
You
first
got
saw
no-
that?
you
Is
got
it-
no
is it
right
death?
now.
Can't
All right.
believe it. Guys
No,
are
because you
killed.
was
Yeah.
there.
They're out to kill us.
Yeah.
Little
Little dot.
bees going.
Is that right? Oh, that was terrifying.
Sarah,
What?
I share advice, so I should.
Well,
probably
You're
You're
dreading
my
them.
advice.
No.
Can I share my advice, Sarah?
So, did you take
Don't
any?
do that.
Well, we took some hits.
Too close in
in
there,
your
something's
plane?
gonna
Or
hit
your
you.
group?
We lucked out pretty good on that mission. I don't think
Grandma?
we got
Don't do
touched.
it.
Did you remember what you were after that
Close in
day?
there, something will
First
get
mission?
knocked
I
over.
know.
It was a target in
Yeah.
France.
Oh, in France, okay. Did like what, military? I mean,
Which one is it?
personnel
Airfield or
or
something.
airfield or something?
This
I
category.
forgot what the target was. I've got it written down.
Oh, you do?
I've got
Of logs?
a log of
Your diary?
some of my first flights, and then I got so pissed off and I quit writing.
What'd you get mad at? Just-
Well, you know, you just
Oh, I see. Of just all the hell involved with it all.
thinking, hell, nobody's ever gonna,
Read it or care about
I'll
it?
never finish this anyway, because
Oh.
I'll never get 25 in without
Something
getting
that's
cut
Oh, I
down.
see, yeah. And that was your normal expectation to go 25,
You could get 25 missions,
That's
right?
it.
You were really,
5th of last
that was your
year's.
tour.
yeah.
But your odds were really slim.
And you were willing to do that? But you also thought that if you did get shot,
Oh,
you'd still
good.
survive. Huh?
Well, we didn't know much about,
Yeah.
we didn't know anything about, what was happening.
Oh, really?